If you were to fall, they couldn't catch you. But it's like, what would you do? I heard, what would you do? A lot more than them. And it doesn't matter the circumstance. But for them, it doesn't either. Hey, Soul Family. I'm Mystic Alchemy for those who don't know me. Hey, hey. Okay, so you got this download. Spirit has something to speak through me. All right. If you were to fall, they couldn't be there for you. They wouldn't be there for you. They couldn't be there for you. Because they don't have the capacity to. They don't really know how to do that. But as for you, what would you do? I heard. As for you, what would you do? No matter the circumstances, you have this propensity inside of you to be there. Especially for someone that you know and love. And for many of you, you would even be there for people that you really don't know. But for this person, it's like the opposite. It doesn't matter in the total opposite way. To them, it really doesn't matter because they feel like they have a very selfish approach. It's good for you to say that you put yourself first and actually walk in that because it's healthy. Because if you're not okay, how can everybody else around you be okay, right? But this person, they think in a way where it's selfish. It's not self-care. It's not self-love. It's not self-affirming. It is just plain selfish. If whatever is being done is not for them, then it is irrelevant. This person or these people do not work in the frequency of, I heard generosity and to be genuine. They don't work in that space of genuine generosity. I'm hearing egotistical. What else, Spirit? Let's see what Spirit has to say to us about this. What do you want to say, Spirit? Let's see. It fell out of my hand. Four of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. I'm picking up like stingy and taking action only for self. So you guys have a lot of people in your energy that take action selfishly all the time, and not in a good way, because there are aspects that that can be considered selfish that are actually healing, because you have to take care of yourself. And in order for you to be there for others the way you desire to be, you have to be there for yourself. You have to take care of yourself. You have to take care of your mind. You have to take care of your emotion, your emotional state. You know, you have to like respect yourself, and then you respect others. It's like an automatic. Like, you know, when you respect yourself, you're going to respect others. You're not going to want to be disrespectful. It's not, you're not going to desire that. So those who are disrespectful towards you, they don't respect themselves. Okay? Those who are disrespectful towards you, they don't respect themselves. So that same energy that they're giving to you, they give themselves that energy 100 times worse. Almost at 10 times, but that way of being is so toxic that it's like they drown in their own energetic toxicity. No healing with the star in reverse for this person. They walk in secret. They walk in lies with the sun coming out in reverse. All of these cards are in the upright, and they all came out in reverse. This goes to show that this person has no balance. There's no balance within their energy. They're off balance. But if you tell them that, they will argue you down, and they think that there's nothing wrong with them. You can't tell them that anything is wrong with them, because they won't accept that. They think they're just fine. They think there's absolutely no problem. This is one of those people that can't be helped. I heard the only way for them to be helped is through adversity, because they have to learn. The Six of Cups in reverse. They don't have good relationships. It's not just with you. They don't know how to, they're not a good communicator, okay? They don't know how to hold on to relationships, because people have a tendency to stop trusting them. People have a tendency to stop trusting them because of how they behave themselves. They give off such I heard such a slimy energy. That people don't care to be around them because they feel it. They don't like the energy. They don't like their energy. They don't think about what they do. They just go and do things. They don't think about it. Because no matter what they do, they deem it as the right thing, because that's what they want to do. And it's good to be in that energy to do what you want to do, but it's like they're perverting their power. They're perverting it. Like, if they put that mindset, because they have a very strong, bold mindset, but they use it to condone their shortfalls. Like, they'll mistreat people and just say, oh, like they deserved it, when that person didn't deserve it. So they condone their own mishaps. So they can't find a problem in it. They don't see the problem in that. This is a person that will tell you that they'll give you this, that, and the third, and never show up. Never show up. And behind closed doors, they're really feeling down about themselves. Because the actions that they take, it eats up at them. It eats up at them, and they can't really get away from it because it haunts them. But it's like there is a negative energy that is attached to them that makes them want to do it more. It's like they're feeding it. They're feeding the negative energy that is attached to their spine. They're feeding it. I heard they always leave their door open. They always leave their door open. Okay, so this person has a bunch of friends that are just like them. So there's a bunch of different negative, low vibrational energies that are attached to them, to themselves, as well as to all these people that are just like them. So it's like I heard a trove of evil. A trove of evil. That sounds like something else that I don't know about, that I need to look up or something. Okay, treasure trove. Treasure trove. Secrets. Hidden. Ooh, these people do a lot in secret. They do harmful things to people in secret and like laugh about it like it's funny, and it's not funny. It's actually horrible. It's not funny. I just heard that they try to destroy people with grace. Like, what? So they find destroying people graceful? This is so distorted. This is so distorted. They find destroying people graceful. That's such a disgusting energy. I heard parasite. They are the parasites of the earth. Host, host, host. Host. They try to use you as a host. Don't let them latch on to you. Don't let them latch on to you, because they will try to use you as a host. They might look human, okay? But their vessel has been taken over. There's a message coming through about that. There's a lot of people walking around us that look human, okay? But their vessel has been completely consumed by whatever negative energy has attached to them. That I'm hearing at night, at 3 a.m. When they're alone, their mask melts off, and that entity is revealed. Only those who are chosen seed can see. Only those who are chosen seed can see. For those who feel that they are not chosen, befriend a chosen one, and they will help you find your way to your chosen place. To your chosen place. Because you are chosen, even though you feel like you're not. That's making me want to cry. Hold on, I'm sorry. I got these points. All right, now I'm hearing search and destroy. That's what they do. They search and destroy. They hope to remove all chosen ones from the earth. They don't want us to be here because we're healers. We shake up the earth. We change things. So that's why they want to latch onto you. Because these are evil entities from different dimensions that connect to earthlings that are weak and open. The reason why they're open is because they don't believe in the Most High, or they don't have any connection with the spirit world, and they allow fear to consume them, fear and sadness. That's why it's so important for me to teach you all about how to feel better, okay? Because your emotional state will they can pick up your emotional state, your energy. If you are overly sad and emotional, there's a frequency that you give out. And this is how they search for you. This is how they find you. But if you protect yourself with spirit, or even if you are sad, because sadness comes, but it's the point of not allowing yourself to give up. Like sadness and grief and heartache, because I don't want to frighten you and make you feel like I don't want to make you feel like just because you're sad that you're going to be automatically open to these energies. If you have that power of the Most High protecting you, they cannot touch you. They cannot touch you. It doesn't matter how sad you are. They cannot touch you. They would try, of course. They would try to touch anybody. If they see a little inkling of any space to any vulnerability, they'll try to wiggle through. Even someone you see as powerful as a rock, as powerful or as strong as a pillar of strength, they always look for a weakness. They always look for a weakness, for a vulnerability, and they will try to, like, it could be the smallest vulnerability. Like, imagine a small little hole, and they'll try to, I'm looking for something. I don't have a scissor to show you, but imagine I had a scissor and I put it through here, and then I pried it open, and it got bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, right? The bigger the space is, the more they can influence. That's what I'm hearing, okay? But the Most High will make it so they can't find you. No matter how weak you might feel in sadness, no matter how much you've been through that makes you just feel so bad and you're trying to like work through it, right? When you allow the Most High to lead your steps, when you allow Spirit to lead your steps, you are untouchable. You cannot be touched. If you are not walking around harming people on purpose, trying to affect people's subconscious mind, like trying to inflict psychological pain on people, if you're not the type to do that, you're protected, okay? Because the Most High could pick up the weight of your heart, and your heart is light, to where no matter how much you go through, you don't want to see anybody even go through what you've been through, because you know how hard it was. And you know that God gave you that because he knows, the Most High knows. The Most High knows that all that you went through, it was needed in order for you to learn your life's lessons, for you to be able to reach the best version of yourself. That's why sometimes people may think that some people have it easy because of what they see. So they automatically think, oh, that person looks beautiful, or their house looks nice, or they dress so nice. But they can't see the past. They can't see what happened to you to make you, all they see is the God in you. All they see is the God in you. That's all they see. But they don't realize that you had to walk through hell. They don't realize. All they go by is what they see, because everybody's so vain. They always go by what they see, but they don't think about it. They don't think about what else is there. That's all you see, and that's all you go by. There's so much more. Stop. Like, come on, stop. Don't be so vain. Don't be so vain. And I feel like there's a lot of people that you've dealt with that are like this, that come for you because they think that you're attractive, come for you because you dress good, come for you because you smell good, come for you because you cook good. Every time something good, somebody want to come for you. I heard, but those are those who are uncontrolled. They can't control themselves because they don't have any control. They don't have any control because they're being controlled. Those are those who are uncontrolled. These are people that have trouble handling their emotional state. Like, if they're feeling like jealousy and they know they don't want to feel it, instead of them trying to retract their thinking, they'll increase their feelings of jealousy. Like, they'll increase them. Instead of them balancing out their emotional state, those who have come up against you will increase them, enhance them. The horn just beeped like a confirmation. But see, you are not like that. So no matter how much these people try to step on you, I just imagine somebody throwing a cigarette and stepping on it. I think there's a dance like that I saw on like TikTok or something. And there's some dance where they act like they smoking a whatever they smoking, and then they throw it, and then they step on it, and then they do this little twist, and then do the rest of the dance or however that go. But that's what I just saw that in my mind. So they want to put your fire out. They want to put your passion out. They want to put the passion of God. They want to turn it off inside of you, because they see God in you and they don't see God in themselves. This make me feel some type of way. Oh no. Wait a minute. Hold on. They see the God in you. They see the Most High all over you. They look at you and they can see the universe. And sometimes the multiverse. But they can't find that within themselves because they allowed themselves to be taken. They're here, but they're not here. They're here, but they're not here. I heard, and they still don't know better. Okay, let me get back to the cards because I went somewhere for a second. Okay, I stopped there. They are enamored by the way that you are able to give love. Okay, so these people don't know how to love. They don't understand it. It's like foreign to them. It's like, what are you talking about? Like, what? Like, what? Love? Love is not real. I just heard. And I heard that's what they want them to think. That's what the energies that have attached to them want them to think. You know how you, I'm just like thinking about how you download or upload something into a device and how it changes the device because it takes up more space. Now that software is on the device, now you can use it. Now you can use it. This is exactly how these people are being used in that same way by these low vibrational energies, because this person was already going around doing horrible things to people. So they're already doing the work for the low vibing energies. They're already doing the work. So it's like, I heard they were a perfect candidate. So now, even if they wanted to stop, it would be very difficult because they have too many ties. I heard they have too many ties. They have too many ties in secret to where if they don't continue, it won't look good for them. Because the people that they have ties with, they're not their friends. And those people, they don't have no love. They're ruthless. They'll smile in your face. They'll smile in their face. But, oh, that's very, I don't even want to say that. I gotta say it because Spirit is saying it. The people that these people are around will smile in their face, but have no problem erasing them. They won't have no problem. Like nothing, like nothing. I heard like taking off their jacket after coming in from the cold. Like taking off their jacket after coming in from the cold is easy. It's easy for them to like the people that they call their friends or that they think are like friends. They will turn on them. But see, I feel like this person knows that, so they always have to tread carefully. They're tired of treading carefully. But at the same time, the energy that they're in, they like it because it makes them feel strong, okay? Sometimes they think about it. They think about changing, but they are in too deep. They're in too deep. Because they kept repeating. Because they kept repeating the feeding. Because they kept repeating the feeding. They kept feeding these energies. They keep feeding them. And I heard they're hungry. So they keep coming. They keep coming to make sure that this person feels confused about love and stability. The lower vibrating energies that are attaching to this person, and there's more every day. There's more in them and around them. Thousands, I heard. There's thousands. They want them to feel stable with them. So it's like these lower energies. Now this is like a spirit thing. This is a spirit thing I'm talking about. These lower energies paint the picture that, and this is like the lower energy speaking, like saying, with me you can have whatever you want. With me you can be happy. With me you can feel strong. With me you will have great wealth. With me. However, if you leave, we will come for you swiftly. This is why they know that they can't get out that easy. They can't get out as easy as they got in. It's like an affiliation. That's what I heard. It's an affiliation. They can't leave as easily as they got in. This is going in a whole nother different direction from what I thought it was going to go. I mean, but I never know. But this is like a little different. I heard the truth is, and this is deep, scary voice. The truth is, you can't do anything without me. Okay? So this is what this person believes, because these energies are attaching to them, and they can't find the love within them to protect themselves. Their heart has no frequency of love. It's all frequency of hate. And they're like so delicious to these energies. They're like a tasty morsel because they chose to be in that frequency. So the same frequency you give is what comes to you. The same frequency. That's why I always say you get what you give. They was given that nasty, slimy, hateful energy. So they get it. It comes back. That's why it's so important to be careful with how you treat people. Be careful with what you say to people. Like, if you feel like you offended somebody, apologize. Like, even if you didn't mean to. And I don't want you to go around saying sorry for stuff that you didn't do. But you could ask, like, did I do something wrong? At least, especially if somebody acting a little funny style or something. Like, is there something? Because sometimes people may be offended by something that you do or say, but you didn't even mean that. Like, it wasn't even meant, or maybe it was taken wrong. Because, everybody has a different mind, different perception, different environment, experiences. Your experiences in your environment form who you become. So if someone has a different experience and you did something that from their experiences is mean or something, or like negative, or I don't know, degrading, whatever, but you don't see it that way, then you could offend a person and don't know. And now I'm thinking about different cultures, and different cultures around the world, they have different beliefs, and there's just like different little things. Like I was reading about Uzbekistan, and that's I believe it's in Asia, and it's a country that not many people talk about. But the only reason why I'm talking about it is because I met a woman at the park when I took my nephew to the park the other day, and we were talking, and she was telling me about what she knows and how she knows 4 languages, and she had her little grandson that was playing with her 2-year-old grandson was playing with my 4-year-old nephew, and it was my sister and I were there, but I was talking to this woman while the kids were playing, and my sister was watching the kids, whatever, and we was talking about Uzbekistan. So I was talking about traveling and all this other stuff, whatever. that's besides the point. But then I decided to look it up and see what it's like over there, right? And I had read, and I'm not sure if it's true. I have to ask my new friend that I found at the park. But it said that something that's disrespectful to them is if you blow your nose really loud in public, that's very rude over there. And here, people do that all the time. It might be kind of disgusting, but it's like people blowing their nose. Like, but see, if we go over there and do that, we won't even know that that's disrespectful. So that's just an example. It's kind of like out there, off topic a little bit, but kind of on topic. But it's just an example. So I say all that to say that sometimes we might offend people without even realizing it. So if we have someone that's around us and we notice that their energy shifts, it's okay to ask them, like, did something happen like that I missed? Like, let me know. Like, be honest with me, because I'm hoping I didn't offend you. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. I feel like that is like a good thing to do in life, especially when you have people in your environment and in your circle that you care about enough to even ask. You know, okay. So that's just a side note. Now let me get back. Okay. Okay, so this person's secrets also tie them to these people. This person's secrets tie them to these people. I heard you dodged a bullet. I almost heard you dialed a bullet. That's why I paused, because I almost said dialed. You dialed it. Dialed it? Dialed. Maybe some of you were attracted to this person to the point where you initiated the relationship. Maybe in the beginning you saw something about this person that, like, you just wanted to talk to them, or maybe not that you initiated it, but you you accepted their offer. Like, you could have met them somewhere and it was like, can we talk? Can I text you? Like, can we communicate with each other? Can I get to know you? And you said yes. And you called them. They called you. You called each other. Dialed them. I guess that's where the dialed came in. That's what they want to say. So at first you thought this person was cool. Like, they were fine. They were fine. Like, everything was fine. Until their mask melted off. And until the true colors began to shine through. I heard they tried to hide their true colors with apologies. Until you said it was too late to apologize. And now I'm hearing that song. It's too late to apologize. It's too late. I'm hearing that song. Okay. This person feels like they're doomed. Because they can't talk themselves out of this one. This person must be like, they have the gift of gab. Some people, or they just know how to communicate in a way where people listen. People listen, but they can't talk themselves out of this one. They can't talk their way out of this one. I paused because I was hearing both at the same time, so I had to say them separately. Ooh. I heard this person has chosen to be married to the devil energy. Now they feel like a little child. You see that? Married. They laying in a bed with the enemy. Like, literally. And now they feel like a child that has no control. So this is who a lot of you gotten away from. I mean, this message might not resonate with everybody because it was like deep, and this is like somebody that is around a lot of bad people, you know, a lot of, I guess not bad, I don't know what word to use, but a lot of people that don't do right by others, because good and bad is, you know, that's one of them things where it's like, it is what it is, but they're around people who don't support others. They're not there for other people. they're inhumane. I feel like bad is not even enough to say. It's just like inhumane to the point where they're no longer, they're not, it's like they're walking as the lower energy that's attached to them. Like their heart is not even, it's callous, like, so it's heavy. And back to what I heard initially, if you fell, they couldn't catch you because of the decisions that they made, and made them become more like numb to caring and to nurturing. Deep down inside, they have a desire to, though, but they in too deep. They've done too much to the point where, have you ever seen people that are like horrible and then they decide to change their life and be better? Now I've seen two people that has happened to in my life, where the person just mean, just straight mean, and then they start acting better. Like they start, like, everything, like they change, and then their past comes back to bite them. Have you guys ever seen that before? I've seen that before, 2 or 3 good times. And they really genuinely change, but as soon as they change, like, their past came back to bite them. So it's also important that you try your best not to create that type of past where you have enemies and people trying to come for you. Like, of course, it's gonna be people jealous, but that's lightweight. I'm talking about you really doing something to somebody and they want to come back for you. Like, try your best not to put yourself in that predicament, because a lot of times people that live that life, they don't really want to. It's kind of like it's either they were taught that because of the environment that they were in, or it's like they I heard born bad. So a karmic energy was attached to them when they got here, when they were born. You know, like how some kids that are really young do some crazy things that a kid you don't think would ever do. And it could be the influence from like a past life, I'm hearing, that attaches to them, and they still have to work it out. Like they still have to work on that karmic debt. So they'll come here still doing the same thing even as a child that they were doing as an adult in the past life. That's why some kids do things that not even adults would do, because they got here like that. Okay. So I'm just hearing, like, try not to hold resentment towards people that hurt you or did something to you. Just understand where they are and take it for what it is and move on. Like, when you continue to be like, oh, I hate that person, or I hope they, you don't even need to do all that, because the universe will handle that. The Most High will handle that. That's not even your weight to carry. Like, and I just feel like a lot of people, they carry that weight of, I don't know, like, how can I say it? The weight of anger towards a person, and they hold on to it. Like, when you hold on to all that, it's not good for you and your body and your appearance, because when you, like, have hate, like, within you, you start looking a certain type of way. Like, now, you start looking different. That shows on the outside. Okay, let me see what else. I feel like I'm swaying everywhere. It's like Spirit has so much to say. Spirit is saying that you've been judged justly because of your character and your abundance of heart, your abundance in spirit. You have a capacity to share your passions You're transparent, which makes you beautiful. You're transparent, which makes you beautiful. And it also makes you abundant. You're a magnet. You are magnetic. Your energy will bring great friends. I just heard your energy will bring great friends. This is where I'm getting that from. And Spirit speaking to me to tell me what to tell you. Your love is like the rain. As it falls, you help. You create growth. You create growth. Remember I told you you are medicine? You are holistic medicine because your love is like rain. Where you spread your love, things grow. Around you, life must grow. Because you are love, you are life. You are life. And you are balanced. I heard if you don't feel like you are, keep going. Because you're meant to be. You are meant to be. You've been given this love to share it. You've been given this love to share it. I don't know how long I've been on here, but I don't even know. This reading took me through some tunnels. I felt like I went in different places. I went to some other places today with this one. I don't even know what to do. Let me see. I'm looking at the cards like I don't know. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna go here, but then I want those over there. I'm gonna get both. Ooh. Oh no. I almost dropped my glasses. All right. Let me see. I feel like I didn't shuffle enough. I mean, it's good, but I just feel like I didn't shuffle enough. But it did say accepting the past and self-identity. That's just like accepting what happened for what it is and not, you know, faulting yourself and stuff like that. And if you have done things that you feel are not favorable in your past, I just heard love. What? Oh, love washes away all sins. So use your power of love to restore and purify your heart and soul and spirit and mind and body. When your heart, soul, spirit, and mind are purified, your body starts to feel better. Some of you could have headaches a lot and these like aches and pains. Wake up feeling groggy and don't know why. It's just simply because it's like spirit is calling you to walk into your love frequency because love will heal you. Walking in love heals you. When you walk in that hateful energy, it just breaks up your bones. You just be all broke up. Everything hurt. Everything wrong. And most of those people that feel in that way of hate, they're very miserable, you know, and that just puts so much stress on them that it starts to age them in all types of ways. Okay. I was about to shuffle again, but I heard no, stop. Okay, what's the message from this deck, Spirit? Awareness of cosmic influence. Embracing sensuality as a union. and meditating and reflecting. Your connection to the spirit realm automatically makes you more attractive because spirit will introduce you to the best version of yourself, and you will begin to act in that version of yourself if you are not already. Okay? Because the best version of yourself is very magnetic, and that's where sensuality comes through. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're going around flirting with everybody. That's not what I'm saying. But your sensuality is also it's a part of your vibration. Like, it's a part of your vibration in a way that draws people in. Okay, draws people in. And meditating and reflecting on your life's lessons and on your anticipation of the future, like what you desire to do, the direction that you desire to go in, or just trying to figure that out, because it takes time to find out what you want to do. It took me a long time. I didn't know for a long time. So don't feel bad if you feel like you don't know what to do, or you feel like you're not sure what direction you're supposed to go in. You know, that it takes time. It does. And it really takes that real good meditating and reflecting on your past to understand it and to appreciate it and to give your past purpose. Because what you have learned from your past, it turns into power, but it is up to you to create that power within yourself so that you can share it effortlessly with others. Because it's like, sometimes I'm hearing people may think that to walk in their purpose is difficult. However, it is the most easiest thing to do, depending on how you look at it. It may seem difficult for others, but it's easy for you because it's for you. You're supposed to do it. At times, some may be given a really challenging responsibility because it's so much bigger than you. But you must remember that you've been chosen for it. Like, when you're chosen for something, you're perfect for it because it's you. So when you are acting in your most authentic self, that is easy to be you. That's what I'm saying. It's easy. You may have a lot of work before you that may seem like a lot of work, but you're going to love every step of it, every bit of it. You're going to love it. So it's not that hard. If you think about it that way, then yeah, it'll be hard, but it depends on your perspective. If you think about it at like one step at a time, then it's easy. Now to loop it back around, let me see. Recap. If you were to fall, they could not help you. But if the tables were turned and they needed you, you would be there. And you want to be there. Spirit wants you to make sure that you are around people that are going to be there. We can't expect everyone to be there, but at least people who genuinely desire to. Like, who genuinely have a desire. Like, if they can, they will, type thing. You don't want to surround yourself with people that are like selfish to the point of disappointment, where they allow themselves to go like off the cliff with the nasty behavior and the energy that's just very like disrespectful, like towards many people, not only themselves but others. You know, you've done that already. I just heard. You don't have to do it anymore. There's a glare in my eye. You see my phone's doing some weird things. Now my third eye is glowing. But anyway, you don't have to do that anymore. You've done it already. All right, you've done it already. It happened already. You don't have to do it anymore. You don't have to keep learning the same thing all over again, which I say that sometimes because it's true. You learned that already, so now it's time for the next phase now. Spirit wants you to prepare yourself, or you may already be in that phase where you feel it, you know. You guys can let me know if you feel it already, where you're changing, or if you feel like you still have some more work to do, or like, you know, how you feel. And it's okay, because we all been there. I was there, I'm here. You know, we was all in the place. But we all at different places at different times, different phases of our spiritual journey, and that's fine. You know, because that's life. We are all living. And oh my gosh, guys, I love y'all, because the way that you communicate with one another, I'm still trying to get through the comments because there's so many, but I'm going to get there. It's just going to take time, okay? But I'm going to get there. But the love that you guys have, the purity of your hearts, like, you guys are lovers, you're healers, you're so powerful, and you've had to deal with so many people making you feel like you're weak, and they've been lying all this time. I heard the lies are an illusion. It's all a facade to cut you away from healing the earth. It's all a facade to cut you away from allowing I heard the love rain to flow from your soul. Because the love that you have, it rains down on earth and heals and grows things. Like, you have the power to grow things and cultivate and create. Like, you have that. I seen it. I responded to some of you, because there's so many and it's so beautiful. And I love how you guys like are connecting with each other in the comments and like loving on each other and like bigging each other up. Like, that's beautiful, and that's life. That's life. You guys are like giving life to each other and creating more life. That is beautiful. Like, you guys are exactly how I know you to be. But it's just that you've gone through so much with these people that are controlled by the creatures, that you didn't even realize. Some of you may have known that it was a creature attached to them, but these people have creatures that are using them like a remote control car. Like a drone. Like a drone. That made me think of remote viewing. Like a drone, because it's like floating and looking. So there's even some spiritual practitioners that have these creatures attached to them. I'm just going to call them creatures, because they're creatures. Because at night, at 3 a.m., the creatures come out. That's probably why they don't want nobody in their room. Because they have creature paraphernalia. And they don't want nobody to see their creature. But yeah. I'm going to get some last messages to close this out. What do you want to tell our beautiful souls? Because y'all beautiful. You guys are absolutely beautiful. I love each and every one of you, because you're so powerful, and you're not afraid to show your power. You're not afraid to speak it. You're not afraid to tell someone that they're beautiful. And there's so many women that I see that like have that stank energy towards other women that are pretty, and they can't give another woman a compliment. You beautiful divine feminines in the comments, just showing so much love, like. And then people always be, you know, there's this thing going around on the internet where women are like evil and like using people, and that's not everybody. Like, so stop. Like, I hate to see that, because it's just like breaking down the society. Like, it's not already broken. Like, come on. Passion. That's what you guys have. Spirit wants you to remind you have some passion. You have passion. I heard the flame of your eternal passion sends smoke signals, and your frequency rides on the smoke signals to your spirit family, and they hear it. They hear your heart speak. That is beautiful. Ugh. I think I'm gonna take a nap after this to just have dreams. I'm gonna go somewhere, and so I could visit my spirit family, so we could talk about something, because that was beautiful what they just said. That's poetry. Oh my gosh, do y'all know our spirit family they're so talented? Oh my gosh, they have so many abilities. They're so talented. They could do all these things. And when you connect to them, they awaken all of that inside of you. This is why I'm always going to tell you, do not be afraid of spirit, because they have demonized spirit to make spirit seem like the most scary thing in the world. But if you are coming from a place of good kindness and love and like respect and a balance between your light and dark energy, you are going to meet the most beautiful spirits that you've ever. They're so beautiful that you've never even seen anything like it before. Like, because there's nobody on earth like that. There's nobody on earth like that. Allow yourself to connect with them. They are going to show you parts of yourself that you did not know were there. They're going to open you up to yourself. They have the keys to help you see you clearly. Okay. Justice. Because they want the best for you. Okay? Spirit wants the best for you. Do not become a host for the creatures. Do not become a host for the creatures like those that hurt you did. Do not become a host for the creatures. Okay? Healing. Your energy is healing. Because you are part of hope. You are part of hope. Because of you, this earth realm has hope to get closer to how it's actually supposed to be. All right, my loves, that's all I have for you. I hope this message has helped you in some way, shape, or form. I love you guys. And oh my gosh, you guys are so special. And I'm trying not to get emotional. Hold on 1 minute. Right, I had to get myself together. Okay, so while I was getting myself together, I pulled these last two cards. And it says, orphaned and new life. So for so long, so many of you are feeling like alone, like you had nobody loved you, and nobody cared about you. You are in a new stage of your life. This is a new life. Rejoice. Lift up your heart and rejoice. All right. Thank the Most High. Thank your spirit team for helping you to survive, because you survived. Like, you actually did it. You did it. And you did it very well, regardless of how weak you felt. Regardless of how many times you felt like nobody was there for you. Because your spirit team been there the whole time. And all they want to do is talk to you so that they could help you and you can help them. Because in all honesty, when you connect with your spirit team, you help them too. They have to excel and graduate and learn how to teach you so that you could hear them here on earth. That's a whole nother other lesson. You help them too. Did you ever hear anything like that before? You help them too. They help you, but you help them too. Just like we learn from spirit, they learn from us. Because we are here to continue on with what they were not able to complete when they were here in their avatar. So this is a new life. Rejoice, smile. Give gratitude because you made it. And now you could be the change that you want to see in the world. Okay, my loves? Again, I love you and I thank you. You guys are absolutely gorgeous. And you always will be in my eyes and in the eyes of the Most High, regardless of what happened in the past. Okay? Allow the love of your heart to send the frequency to wash away what you feel was a mistake that you made. Because you don't have to continue to hold that weight. You have to release it so that your heart could be light and so that you could work within the most authentic aspect of you. Okay? Always remember that God is in you and the magic is too, because you're magic. I love y'all.